Hey everybody, welcome back to the D-Cycle channel, and of course, Happy New Year. So if you've watched this channel before, you notice that my intro has been given a facelift, and that's what we're going to talk about in today's video is changes and what I have in store for this channel in 2020, the 2020 vision, if you will. But before we talk about 2020, let's reflect back on what was done in 2019. 2019, in my opinion, was a great and eventful year for this channel. We saw some decent growth. We had 1,000 subscribers back in April, and we're still seeing growth, which is amazing. And with that, I want to say thanks to all of you that have been with me from the beginning, and those of you who have supported me up to this point along the way. Some other things that happened, I got to work with some great companies this year. Get Lowered Cycles, Ted's Harley-Davidson, Memphis Shades, GetPhantom.com, just to name a few, and it means a ton that companies like this are willing to work with a small-time YouTuber like myself. Thank you so much for giving me a chance, and I hope to continue relationships with companies like this in 2020. Let's see what else. I got to meet some great people in 2019. I spent a little time with Chad Ainsworth when I was out on a work trip in Florida. Of course, back in September, we had the Midwest Moto Meetup out here in Grafton, Illinois, which was such a good time. And people from all over, Philadelphia, West Virginia, Mississippi, North Dakota, California even. It was just amazing to see people from all over meet in the middle just to make some fantastic memories that I know I'm gonna keep for the rest of my life. And if any of you are wondering, yes, there will be a MMM 2020, and it's looking to take place this September in Louisville, Kentucky. One of the other things, the creation of the 5 Dirty Bikers podcast. Doing this podcast has been a blast, and I'm really excited to see what we do in 2020. If you haven't checked out the FDB podcast yet, go look in the description below and catch some episodes and let me know what you think. So segue right there into 2020. What are we going to do this year? I want to do longer trips. I want to spend more time in the saddle. Just spend more time in the seat, explore new roads. I plan to head to Kentucky this spring and scout some locations for MMM with Tony Cox and maybe do some riding out there with him. And I really want to ride with my wife this year. We never got the opportunity to go out on any rides together this year, and she hasn't even ridden on the Sport Glide yet, which compared to the Sportster that she rode on before that I owned, I know she's gonna like this ride back behind me tons better. Another must for this channel, I wanna raise more money for the autism community. This has been a big part of what I do here on this channel, and I want to continue that. I plan to do a new t-shirt design this year, and of course all proceeds will go to a cause locally in my area, so keep a lookout for that early in the new year. Now you all know I've been doing some custom work on the Sport Glide the past 12 months, and we have just a little bit more work to do. There's a few things I want to do to complete my vision for this bike. This includes some floorboards, possibly a new seat, maybe even raising the bars a little bit for a little more comfortable riding position. Other than that, we're pretty much finished with what we're gonna do. And I say that now, but I'm sure something will come up down the road. Oh, yes. I also want to get my left saddlebag lid replaced. Over the summer, I had a bag come loose while I was riding down Route 16, and somehow it rattled off, rolled down the highway, scuffed the hell out of my lid, bent the arm a little bit. So the first thing I want to do this year as far as what I'm going to do to the bike is spending time, get that lid ordered, get it put on, get it fixed so I can use both of these bags because I utilize these bags like crazy when I go out on rides. All right, another thing on my list, I want to do that local Route 66 series I've been talking about since the fall. After MMM, riding just seemed to dissipate. It happened less and less, so I didn't get the opportunity to get started on this series, which I'm still very excited to get started on coming this spring. So to fill some of you guys in, Route 66 runs right through my hometown, and a neighboring town not too far away has a lot of significant stops and locations and roadside attractions that are kind of famous in this area for Route 66. And as we all know, Route 66 and motorcycles go together like peanut butter and jelly. Just not that Kentucky jelly. That stuff, the KY jelly, is no good. Well, that's a big set of goals, but I hope to get the opportunity to bring all of that and more to this channel this year in 2020, and hope you all stick around and see what happens in the coming months. So I want to thank all of you watching for spending some time here with me today, and I hope I see you back here for future videos. And don't forget, follow me on Instagram. I'm always posting content there too. Be sure and check out the 5 Dirty Bikers podcast, including our new website, www.5dirtybikers.com. Until next time, make sure and always take it sleazy, and I hope you have a great 2020. Bye.